I'm Cyber.
And today we are going over another gun for you. We are going over the WE XDM 40. First things first, the box. Bright, shiny, no stickers, just flat out printed. They've upped their game. Really impressive.
Realistic and everything,
Yeah, very nice.
One of the good stuff. Based on the original XD, the XDM came out sometime later as an update to the design. Back in 2006, Springfield took the HS2000, a Croatian design, and named it the XD, and released it for under $400 basically. Really inexpensive gun with had a lot of features and very worthwhile, very well done.
Right.
The XDM was the accurized, updated version, versatile backstraps, crap like that. In 2009, I believe it was released.
Right. Also won Pistol of the Year that year.
Yeah.
Now, just for some of you that may not know, XD stands for Extreme Duty. When they came out with the XDM, it was Extreme Duty More. Kind of lackluster in that name, but nonetheless.
I call it Match. XD Match.
There you go. Actually, it even says that in the ejection port. So
yeah.
has a similar teardown to a SIG. It's got a flip lever for it. It's got other features that you'd see in other guns, such as a grip safety, like in a 1911.
Trigger safety, like the Glock.
So you've got some design elements from other guns.
What I like is the nice little pop-up indicator, which indicates that it's cocked. That on the real set, this little thing, a little pin pops at the back that tells you it's cocked, and well, you gotta squeeze it, and then it clips down when you're no longer cocked.
Now, another thing I like about this gun is that the fact that the mag release is truly ambidextrous. You have a lever or a button on this side that releases it, and a button on this side that releases it.
Fully functional.
So it's really nice that it's an ambidextrous setup. Other than that, I mean, the mag is a standard double stack. It's going to hold about 26 rounds.
And it is proprietary.
Yes, there is no other mags that will work with this.
Unfortunately.
Another thing I'm noticing, you'll see it's a full metal magazine. Go ahead and hold this. But the mag lips are extremely tall. Don't drop it. Mag lips will break.
Yeah.
Kind of like on the high Kappa series.
I don't think they're metal, are they?
No, they're fully plastic.
Yeah.
It's a 2-pin system, so it'll pop out really easy to replace. But good luck finding them for a while.
Yeah, I would drop those. Wouldn't count on it being operational.
Now, the other thing this gun comes with, it does come with 2 optional back straps. Now, the
Should
one
make a big difference.
Yeah, the one that comes installed in it is the smallest, which is right here. We've switched out for the medium.
This is the medium, which is it's a lot more comfortable. The small is very small. If you're a
Yeah.
small person, you'll love it because it is very thin.
And then with the largest one, which is more comfortable for someone with me with bulky hands, it's a little
well, it's more like a Glock, about the Glock size,
right.
essentially.
Also, as per WE the most recent, you are going to get the manual. 4 pages of basic information. It's got an exploded diagram. 5 different languages again, but you can read most of it.
Yeah, not much to that though.
Yeah.
They don't tell you much about it.
Now, the gun does feature WE what's becoming proprietary in WE is their frame safety.
Yeah.
Which you don't have to use because, again, it's got the grip safety, it's got the trigger safety, and it's got yet that sliding frame safety.
Does. Yeah.
I mean, other than that, it's got a lot of detail to it. It's got XD40 cut into it everywhere. It's actually milled when they manufactured the gun. It's overall a very comfortable gun.
Very nice overall. It was all the same. Features the original. I love the XDM because it's a lot sexier than the regular XD. It doesn't look kind of weird, but it's got the nice slant on the sides. And the pistol backstrap really makes a big difference. Especially this one because the strap actually comes off entirely, not like the Glocks where it was you stack it on.
Right.
So this is a very nice, very comfortable gun to use. The rail, unfortunately, we tested out. It's a little big. I guess you could theoretically fit anything you wanted anyway.
Yeah,
it'd just be a little stiff.
If you really had to, you could probably file it down. It is a polymer lower.
Yeah. But it's very tight. Very, very tight in the one we tested. So
right. We tested on a Swiss Arms tack light. So
yeah.
If you're spending that much money on a gun, I wouldn't want to mess with the rail, in all honesty.
Yeah, not really. You're not going to find holsters either that have this and a rail either.
Yeah, exactly.
Not enough options in that arena.
You might find a universal, but I wouldn't really trust it with the universal.
Yeah.
But we're going to go ahead and throw this on the bench, show you a quick teardown on the gun, and then we'll also get it downrange for you.
As per usual, you take the magazine out first. Slide this back so it lines up with the slot there. Slide that forward. Lube up all your rails there. Spring comes out, barrel comes out. Slide it back on there. Forward. There we go. Here we have the action cycling of the gun. It's quite stiff, quite loud, and quite fierce. That's per usual for the latest WE guns. Not bad, cool. This also came with a little mag block here, which makes it interesting for dry firing it. Blocks out the BB actually. I don't know why they started doing that, but makes it easier. Little block there prevents it from.
So we put it on the bench. We showed you the basic teardown, which it's not the easiest gun to tear down. We would have gone further, but getting the spring out, it's a little bit more complicated and time consuming. We also got it down range. It had a successful showing with the FPS.
Yeah, they're getting pretty much the same performance out of WE Tech guns these days. So we're looking 300 to 290.
Yeah, really well performed. It's got a hell of a kick, though.
Yeah, a lot of kick to it. So they definitely put a lot of power in the kick on these things.
May not be the best for gas consumption, but it performed really well. Again, we did test it on propane, which is per standard per our videos.
And we got more than a mag out of it, so that's pretty good.
Yeah, it was
at least
really
a mag and a half out of that single charge.
Now, if Cypher, you drop the mag real quick. As we showed you in the video, there is a black insert here. What it basically does lets you dry fire the hell out of the gun without putting any BBs downrange. So for those of you that do videos, movies, looking for props, it's perfect for you because you don't have to modify the mag. Like, it comes factory that way where pop it in, put some gas in, fire it. So if for some reason you get it and you're wondering why it's got such a long follower, there's a gap that makes it so the slide lock won't engage.
Right.
So it works really well for that.
Yeah, and it just falls right out, so it's not a big deal. Doesn't get in the way at all.
Overall, it's a solid gun. There is a little rattle we're hearing.
It's mostly the barrel though, so it's not a big deal. It's the barrel hitting that slide, which are both metal. They're both metal. Oh my god!
Yeah, metal on an airsoft gun. Wow.
What?
Again, another key feature on it does have the indicator on the back when the gun is cocked. So
yeah,
that's always a nice feature. It's just all around a performer. The other thing is the grip safety actually functions.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Without pressure on it, it won't fire, which is great. I've had other guns in the past where the grip safety is just cosmetic.
Yep.
I personally am going to go ahead and give this gun an 8. Its price point's right around 110 bucks. Mags are 30. So they're not too expensive, right along par with most WE guns, even some KJWs right in that same price bracket.
I'm going to give it about average score of 7 because it does have proprietary magazines when they could have gone with, I don't know, they probably could have used Glock magazines or Beretta magazines or something that they already make with a different base plate, and that would have been a big deal. Overall, the gun is nice. Overall design, they got their paint at least kind of matches this time around. It's not really gray this time, which is a benefit, but it does have that ugly orange tip that's made of metal, which we haven't figured out how to take out yet.
And it's not threaded either, so
yeah.
their whole tactical thing that they were using threaded tips on everything was nice, but now this is the second gun we've seen.
It's like a press fit metal tube that sticks in the end there, and here it had some pins that were kind of moving around here. I don't expect this rear pin to move it because I'm going to recoil to get this thing. It's going to move a lot of stuff around in the gun, and I'm not expecting a great amount of performance because of that. And it's just low FPS, which has been the norm currently with all the latest guns, is kind of annoying to me because on propane you should be getting at least 330 out of it.
At least, yeah. KSC, KWAs, and KJWs are going to get more out of it.
Right, it's like, what?
But again, they're focusing more on the kick power rather than
they're making
velocity.
sure it actually cycles completely instead of leaves you hanging halfway.
Right. So overall, between the two of us, that's a 7.5 out of 10. That's a great score for a new pistol out on the market. Again, $110. We picked this one up at Airsplat. Again, a great price on it. I've seen it at one other website where you have to buy it in 2 pieces. You have to buy the lower and the upper. They have no warranty on it, and it's about $70 a piece. So you end up spending about $140.
That's kind of ridiculous.
So
catastrophic failures aside that might occur in the near future, which we're not aware of just yet.
Right. It's
a pretty decent gun. Great feel overall. Great kick.
If you're looking for that XDM to complete your arsenal or even your wall hangers, it's a perfect gun to go with. It's a great looking gun.
All
right. For the review, I'm Dean.
I'm Cypher.
Remember, play hard,
play safe.
We hope you like the videos. We are the Airsoft Gurus. Remember to go ahead and click subscribe up in that corner. Don't forget to like right there. Yeah, where Cypher's pointing. Remember, right above us right here, you can see more videos from us.
Well, a lot of our videos actually show up on the sidebar now. It's pretty nice.
Yeah, very nice. Don't forget, you can also find our Facebook page, the Airsoft Gurus, right in the comments below, along with our Twitter and our email address.
We do update every video on our Facebook page, so they'll be up to date anytime.
Absolutely, you can watch them at any time there. Remember, we are the Airsoft Gurus. Play hard, play safe.